Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through some more Loki, and I did test him as a tier 4 only for ABL and ABX, where I feel like you want to invest in this period of time, but generally I want to showcase to you what's his value other than ABL and ABX. I'm gonna compare him with similar characters for GBR, like Ghost Rider, Jean Grey. You know, the one is villain universal, the other is universal male, so they're close on tags, and also against World Legend as an alien compared to Thor, and as universal male compared to Ghost Rider. And in the same time, always there is rifts that Loki used to be like the #1 rift clearer, so I'm gonna use him for rifts with the best team here for him, and compare this to Jean Grey, which is the best clear I have, for the fastest character I have to clear for dimension rifts. So before we go into the game, you know, and show you how I did that, we're gonna go through my like and subscribe button, guys. Go smash it if you want to see the clips and come and see the review of Loki. You know, you need in advance to subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button and let me know down below in the comments what did you did with your Loki, how you managed to, you know, what CDP you'd give to him, what's your, how your Loki looks like right now. My Loki looks like that. He has a 4-star artifact, a brilliant rage, so in order to get the maximum out of his ABL performance, I needed to give him brilliant rage, and that's the only way to outscore for more than 1 million my Ghost Rider and have a purpose, you know, the character have a purpose. Of course, the male universal makes him still the best. The male, actually, the alien villain tag, it's the one that I haven't any character to compare for ABL, that's why I didn't show you anything, and that's how his stats looks like. And let's start from somewhere and let's go into the first World Legend now and show you what he's able to do compared to Thor for stage 79. For World Legend with Loki, you want to do a variation of the rotation you're doing on ABL and ABX. You want to let your tier 3 skill pop out and do some extra damage. Of course, you can try to get advantage of your tier 4, but believe me guys, it's really hard to, you know, have the boss hit you or something. Here I'm not using my tier 3, but later on I use it, and as you can see, I'm using my tier 3 in advance, so the tier 3 gonna pop out my CDP of rage, and I can pass through my 3 cancel 5 cancel 4 faster and do more damage. Also, I'm letting my second skill place a bit here because it's really helpful. Here I did my tier 3, and because he was out of target, I couldn't hit him with my 4th skill. The out of target issue is real, and when you're doing your tier 3, it's really weird because you're getting yourself out of range to use your 3rd skill, and all the other skills are able to be used, but only the 3rd skill has an issue with the range you're getting after you're using your tier 3. As you can see, in the tier 3, the character jumps a bit back and he's going into a throne, and in between time after you land into your throne and to cover the distance with the boss with your 3rd skill, you're losing you're losing some time because he's out of target. Here, as you can see, I lost some seconds on the clear. It's like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, something like this. I could pass through this phase, but for a bit of damage I wasn't able. As you can see here, yeah, I wasted a rotation, and it was just that of a damage to go into the next phase. Here, as you can see, I can risk it because there is a heal effect on his rotation, so I can stay alive with 3 minutes and 6 seconds on clock for him left. So it's like 1 minute and 44 and 54 seconds and minus the 15, so it's like 1 minute and 40 seconds for stage 79 of now. Let's go fast forward now and see what Thor was able to do. I'm gonna show you the build I have on my Thor. I have full Odin's Blessing here also. I have also raids. It's not a brilliant raids, it's a mighty raids, but as you can see, it was way easier to cancel this phase here and pass through the next phase on the dragon phase. So I skipped the dragon phase, easy peasy. With my Loki, I could do it if I was trying over and over, but yes, the point was to show you the first and easiest run I could do with him to see his value in general. As you can see here, 1 minute and 16 seconds for my Thor, so that means like he did at least 25 to 30 seconds faster than Loki. And having a tier 4 introduced like 1 year and a half ago, it was last summer or last September something. It's more than a year than Thor is in the game right now. And Thor is doing more damage than Loki with way worse build. It's not way worse, but it's like mighty raids compared to brilliant raids, which is really important in most of the case. I test my Loki on other World Boss Legend, as I told you, Jean Grey, stage 20, and you think that stage 20 is small stage, but for Jean Grey, C is really a pain and C is really hard to kill. Generally speaking, C is like the second hard, actually perhaps C is the number 1 World Boss Legend, the number 1 on difficultness. I mean, Kang is hard, but Jean, in my opinion, it's more annoying than him. And as you can see here, I have managed to go into the second part of the fight on the second 30 bars at less than 30 seconds. So it's really fast. He's flying through the stage, and you can see here I'm taking better advantage of his tier 3 skill and his tier 4 skill. I'm trying to have them up when I'm waiting the boss to pop out. And it's really weird what is gonna happen into this phase. Perhaps, you know, I'm gonna die, perhaps I'm gonna live, but the point is to see how fast he's doing damage against her. Here I'm staying inside, I don't try to avoid this, and I just wanted to show you the best timing, you know. Here I think I'm dying, so it's 7 bars with 1 minute and 6 seconds into the fight. 7 bars, 1 minute and 6 seconds, right? Let me show you what my Ghost Rider is able to pull out at the same time. Ghost Rider also has a mighty rage. He is not full of Odin's Blessing like Thor and my Loki, but yes, he has the fire resists. He can stay alive longer inside these fires, and also it's his artifact that keeps him alive. As you can see here, I did it really fast, 20 seconds, and let's go into the last seconds of the fight here. As you can see, with like 6 seconds faster than my Loki. Here, Loki here was with 6 seconds, so it's like 6 to 10 seconds faster than Loki, even with worst build. And yes, that makes, you know, makes sense. But you know, already you know that on ABL Loki is better, but GR feels like Ghost Rider feels like he's better for all the World Boss Legend, as Thor is better, as you saw before on the alien tag stage 79 of now. Other similar clears I did with my Loki was like Mephisto stage 69, where you have to use alien again, so it's kind of, you know, the tag that fits him. And you can see here I'm almost clearing the, it's like 100-second challenge, easy peasy. I can do it without even trying, but yes, it's like 20 seconds, 27 seconds until the 100-second, and I'm already almost cleared the fight. So that makes you understand that you can actually do the 100 challenge with him easy peasy. Another stage you could potentially do the 100-second challenge, it's Kang stage 19, and I know a lot of you is not progressing that fast as I am doing and not trying to push your World Boss Legend, but stage 19 of Kang, it's something really easy, you know, and you actually don't need the brilliant raids to achieve the 150-second challenge. It's 150, not 100 for him, and let's try here to see how fast he can pass through this. And it's an alien tag stage also, like it was for 79 of Null and like it was for 69 of Mephisto. So yeah, there is not a lot of options to go through with a character, you know. It's like Thor, it's like Odin and characters like that. But if you have built already Loki, or you're thinking to build Loki for ABL and ABX, I want to show you here, I want to showcase, you know, the extra value you could potentially get if you're aiming to do these challenges of World Boss Legend. And yes, as you can see here, Loki stage 19 flying through. Of course, it's brilliant raids, it's a full build, but still the fact that he's probably able to do the 150-second challenge is what gives him an extra value actually. So here I'm using Adam Warlock as a striker, which is whatever. I had to use something like Magneto to get the maximum out of World Boss Legend. But yes, here is the problem. I was telling you, I was out of target with my tier 3 and I couldn't use my third skill, so I lost a lot of damage. I F up a lot of the rotation there, but yes, it is what it is. Already 100 seconds has passed in the fight, and I'm not able to say that I can do the 150-second challenge easy, but feels like doable. Let's see what this gonna look like here. And yes, I need 20 seconds until I lost the challenge. For that, yeah, when I was recording this, I wasn't expecting to showcase the challenges and stuff like that. I just figure out this and mentioning it, so I'm not sure if I managed to do the time here. But yes, as you can see, I'm using wrong striker, so probably my boy Loki can do this. And yes, I'm losing it at the moment. Yes, it's only 1 second, so yeah, it's like 10 seconds. Yeah, I lost it for 6 seconds, but probably I could do it. So you have stage 79 of Null that you can do the challenge for 100 seconds. You have 69 of Mephisto. You have 19 of Kang. And let's see how he's performing for GBR and Rifts, as I told you before. For GBR, I'm using leadership of Green Goblin. He feels like the best leadership for a villain, and especially one that don't have any elemental damage or something. So yes, Green Goblin, it's the best lead and support. For him, Jean Grey. For Black Bolt, you can use his own leadership, but yeah, you get the point. All the villains, Jean Grey actually has a really good leadership of Ghost Panther because he's elemental type character, but you can see here he eclipsed the first phase in like 28 seconds, 27 seconds. He's fast, he's really cool, and you don't have the issue with the range here and the tier 3 and the third skill. 7 bars went through my full rotation with my tier 3 up. Let's see the second one. The second one was out of the proc or something. And yes, I missed way more damage, but we are 1 minute into the fight and we're able to go into the last phase. So to enable the last phase and go into the 20th bar took me 1 minute and 6 seconds. So let's see what Jean and Ghost Rider can do in the same stage. My Ghost Rider, I'm using him with Ghost Panther leadership and Robbie Reyes as a support, and he is into this phase here, as you can see, with 12 seconds. He didn't skip the first phase actually, so it's like Loki, and to do the full thing here took him, before it was like 26 seconds, now feels like the same, yeah, 26 to 27 seconds. So for the first fight, for the first phase, they feel really similar, but in the next phase, as you can see here, I skipped some clip just to show you. Yeah, he is at the 16th bar with 53 seconds into the fight, and my Loki was at 20th bar with 1 minute and 6 seconds. So Ghost Rider feels to be 15 seconds faster for sure, and if you consider the bars also, you know, he is Okay, let's try to find the 20th bar actually. The 20th bar, it's here. So it's like 52 against 1 minute and 6 seconds. So it's like 15 seconds for sure. 15 seconds faster for Ghost Rider, easy peasy. Jean is one of the best characters to use for GBR, actually the best character to use for GBR, and I'm using Ghost Panther again with Green Goblin as leadership of Green Goblin and support of Ghost Panther. As you can see here, for the first phase, she passed through the first seconds really fast, and it's 25 seconds or something. So the first phase, Loki, Ghost Rider and Jean are really similar, you know, no big deal. But here Jean, I think she completely dismantled the boss. As you can see here, one tier 3 rotation with tier 4 and one normal rotation was enough to go through the whole fight. Look at this. Okay, so she did. Let's see, where's the 20th bar? Where is the 20th bar? Okay, so the 20th bar, it's like around the corner. Okay, 21 bar. So she is faster than Ghost Rider and way faster than Loki. So Loki falls behind against these two. And because they have similar tags, you need to know where you're gonna use them. You know, universal characters generally can be used for all GBR days. But yes, Loki falls behind against the two top dogs I have from Universal for GBR, easy peasy again. And let's go into Rifts. For Rift, the team I'm using with Jean Grey is Ghost Panther leadership, Valkyr as support, and Jean Grey as you can see, dealer. So this is the team that I'm going to use for Jean. And for Loki, I'm gonna use two different teams. The one is going to be Enchantress as leadership. Enchantress give him this buff that can boost his defense down, and also gives him from her uniform a passive ability. It's a support buff that she provides, like 40 and 20 for all universal characters, and Mysterious as support. I'm gonna use two teams for this, for the Rift. And the second is going to be Black Cat as a leadership, Valkyr as support. I have both of the characters' artifacts. Their artifacts of Black Cat and Valkyr gives you extra support buffs. They both have 4-star, but yes, I'm doing all these tests, guys, not only for you. I want to test him myself and compare him in my account with brilliant raids, how he is going to perform. And thank you for inspiring me to do these tests and help you with my with myself in the same time. So let's sacrifice something else, one normal rift. As you can see here, I want to pop out mine, so I'm gonna have all the time of the world to test this. And let's go through this team up and let's see how fast Loki can do it. I'm gonna let only the first, the first time with Black Cat and Valkyr to see how he's going to do. And after, I'm gonna pass through all the gameplay and I'm gonna show you just the result in the end. As you can see, I feel like his skills getting wasted in this specific stage. Like Thor do his 5th skill sometimes for no reason. But let's see the timing. Let's see how faster or slower he can do it with this team up or the other, or against Jean. I'm putting only Jean, even if I know that Thor is actually really good, but my Jean Grey got a brilliant raid and she is the #1 for my roster at least. So if you're feeling like you have your Thor, you have anyone else who is clearing it, you have to compare with this team, for yourself. But Jean, no joke, she is the best for me, 100%. So took him 43 seconds to do the stage with this team up, which is really impressive in my book. 43 seconds, okay? Let's swap team. And with Enchantress and Mysterio, Enchantress leadership and Mysterio as a support, feels like he's doing a bit faster, but perhaps it's only in my mind. I'm not sure how much time he takes to go from one stage to other, to one place to other, but I feel like the numbers are bigger or something. But yeah, no, He's slower. He's slower than Black Cat, and yeah, feels like way slower. Okay, and the point is that I have on both of the characters, I have here on Mysterio Mighty Insight, on in the other team I have Mighty Insight on my Black Cat, so it's fair, but I did 7 seconds slower, so for sure feels like using Valkyrie with Black Cat is way better than using a leadership with all debuff increase and, you know, not one like Black Cat's. So my Jean Grey feels like she did a bit slower than my Loki with this specific team, Ghost Panther and Valkyrie. But yes, for sure I need to do more testing and see for the other days. So yeah, perhaps Loki is the king of the rifts and he's back. I want to test him more for dispatch also and different other aspects of rifts, you know, different stages. Perhaps on this stage Jean is not that good and Loki is better. I'm not sure, perhaps the support has to do. If you have any idea, feels like Loki is like Loco, you know, for 3 seconds. Really nice. So as it seems, you don't actually need him for anything else that much, you know. Okay, you could get some rift faster, but I don't know, a lot of people building characters for rifts or something, and a lot of people already have Thor and Jean, and you can see Jean was really close with him. For World Boss Legend, feels like he is not the best for any World Boss Legend. There is multiple others like Thor, Ghost Rider, or Jean can participate, or Thanos. Thanos is easier and he can stay alive easier against World Boss Legend. And Black Bolt also. Black Bolt is a way better pick for World Boss Legend. But yes, only because actually Black Bolt got these 2 tags that makes him really unique compared to Loki, which makes him only the alien gives him an advantage on how many stages he has against World Boss Legend. So after all these reviews and having the character for more than a week, I'm not regretting it, and only because I know for sure that I have 2 days of ABL capped on 10 million and more. I mean, for the rewards I'm aiming for. Of course, if I could get the 12 million and not only the 10 million, I would fly over the sky. But if you already have Black Bolt and Thanos, he's a totally skip. You don't really need him. If you miss one of them, you could consider building him, because if you get really good, I've seen people doing way more than me. I've seen people doing 13.5, 13, easy peasy, and I'm doing 11.5 with a high-end build. Of course, if I had like 5-star of this or 6-star, I could do even more easier, but yeah. He's a pain, he needs a lot of build, and you don't need him, except you skipped Black Bolt and Thanos like this dude here, so you have no choice. He is the best for these 2 days, period. Build him a lot and he's gonna make you proud for ABL 100%. Other than that, no PvP value, nothing special in the other game modes. I hope I helped you decide. I hope you enjoyed. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.